Hey, savvy investors, welcome back to the Investing Iguana YouTube channel, where we dive deep into the strategies that shape our investment landscape right here in Singapore. I'm Iggy, your guide through the complex world of REITs and investments. The Investing Iguana is featured and ranked 8th in the 2023 Influential Tigers by Tiger Brokers. Today, we're tackling a hot topic that stirred the market and piqued the curiosity of investors island-wide: NEX versus Changi City Point, Frasers Centrepoint Trust's game-changing strategy explained. In this video, I'll unravel the strategic decisions behind Frasers Centrepoint Trust's sale of Changi City Point and its subsequent stake increase in NEX. What does this mean for the trust, and more importantly, for investors like you and me? Is this a stroke of genius or a risky gamble? Stay tuned as we dissect the moves, the math, and the market implications to give you the insights you need to make informed investment decisions. Let's get into the juicy details. Frasers Centrepoint Trust waved goodbye to Changi City Point, bagging 338 million Singapore dollars in the process. This wasn't just a sale, it was a power move to beef up their financial muscle, trimming their debt from a hefty 40.2% to a leaner 37.1%. They didn't stop there. Their savvy deal also boosted their financial shield against interest rate swings, jumping from 63% to a solid 73% in fixed-rate loan coverage. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Just when the ink dried on that deal, Frasers Centrepoint Trust went shopping and picked up a 24.5% more stake in NEX, leveling up their share to a cool 50%. The price tag? A smooth 523.1 million Singapore dollars. NEX wasn't just any buy, it's a crown jewel in Singapore's retail scene, valued at a whopping 2,127.0 million Singapore dollars. Now, the million-dollar question that's been making rounds at capitiums and investment circles alike: is Frasers Centrepoint Trust playing a masterstroke for its investors, or is there more than meets the eye with these moves? The sale and swift buy raise eyebrows, challenging the logic behind reducing debt only to dive into a big purchase. It's like a hawker favorite making room for more ingredients by clearing out some old spices, then splurging on a rare, expensive sauce. This is like the company making a big purchase. It might seem contradictory at first. Why make room if you're just going to fill it up again? But sometimes, these moves can be strategic. The hawker stall knows that the expensive sauce will enhance the flavor of their dishes and attract more customers. Similarly, Frasers Centrepoint Trust might be investing in assets that they believe will bring greater returns in the future. So, while it might seem confusing at first glance, there could be a bigger picture that we're not seeing. It's a complex situation, and only time will tell if these moves will pay off. So, let's break it down. Why NEX? Well, compared to Changi City Point, NEX is like the big durian of malls, larger, with a mix of shops that cater to everyone from your ama to your trendy cousin. Its strategic location and diverse tenant mix mean it's well-placed to weather economic storms. Plus, its lease is like a long, comforting hug, stretching 40 years beyond Changi City Point's. The cherry on top? The acquisition's yield is sweeter at 4.8% versus Changi City Point's 4.3%, translating to more dough in our pockets as unit holders. And despite the big buy, the trust's debt diet post-NEX will actually be trimmer than before, thanks to strategic financing. I understand your concerns. You're asking, Iggy, isn't there a risk involved? It's true, investing heavily in the NEX does seem like a risky move, especially when the economic outlook isn't exactly bright. It's like putting all your eggs in one basket, a strategy that's often cautioned against. Let's consider this scenario. Imagine you're a farmer with a dozen eggs. You could distribute these eggs among several baskets, which seems like the safer option. If one basket falls, you still have eggs in the other baskets. This is similar to diversifying investments across different assets. But what if there's one special basket, the NEX basket, that has a unique feature? It's made of a material that can potentially increase the value of the eggs over time. Sure, it's a risk to put all your eggs in this one basket. But if it works out, the rewards could be significant. This is the gamble that's being taken here. Yes, the economic skies look gray, and it's a risk to invest so heavily in NEX. But on the other side of the scale, there's the potential for growth and stability. This strategic pivot could lead to significant returns in the future. So, while it's natural to pause and consider the risks, it's also important to weigh the potential benefits. The moves might seem risky now, but they could very well justify themselves in the long run. It's a delicate balance, and only time will tell if this strategy will pay off. In wrapping up, Frasers Centrepoint Trust seems to be playing a long game, aiming for a robust suburban retail empire that promises lush returns for its investors. Their latest maneuvers, while stirring some debate, appear to be calculated steps toward securing a prosperous future for all involved. And that wraps up our deep dive into Frasers Centrepoint Trust's strategic pivot from Changi City Point to NEX. It's clear that these moves are not just transactions, but part of a larger vision aiming for long-term prosperity and stability in the suburban retail market. Whether you're an existing investor or considering your options, understanding the implications of such strategic decisions is crucial in navigating the investment waters. If you found this analysis helpful, don't forget to hit that like button. It really supports the channel. And if you're keen on staying ahead in the investment game with more insights and breakdowns like this, make sure to subscribe to the Investing Iguana YouTube channel and turn on notifications. Your investment journey is important, and here, we're all about making it a successful one with informed choices. Share your thoughts on Frasers Centrepoint Trust's moves in the comments below. Are you bullish on their strategy, or do you foresee challenges ahead? Let's discuss.